In early 1947, Whitworth President Frank Warren traveled to La Crescenta Presbyterian Church in Southern California to speak to the congregation and to call on young people to help build a great Christian college in the Northwest. In the audience that day was 17-year-old Dick Cole, who among several other members of the congregation would enroll that fall at Whitworth. Dick began his college career as American veterans were returning to college by the busload after World War II. These older students who had spent their young lives entrenched in the horrors of war were an important element of his experience, as many of them became his mentors. As a student, Dick was actively involved in campus ministry. One night during his senior year, he found himself captivated by another speaker, the lovely Elizabeth Olds, class of 1953, who was giving a devotional at a dorm party. The final 6 months of Dick's student days created some of his favorite Whitworth memories as he got to know the young woman who would become his wife 2 years later. In the years after graduation, Dick earned an MDiv from San Francisco Theological Seminary. He pastored churches in Washington and Oregon, including the First Presbyterian Church of Bellingham, while Liz, who received Whitworth's Alumni Ideals Award at commencement, went on to pursue her master's in leadership and counseling at Whitworth. After the Coles moved to California, Liz continued her master's study. For 15 years, she practiced marriage and family counseling in the Bay Area, and she continues to minister to people to this day. They now have 3 children and 5 grandchildren. In 1972, Dick began developing his gifts in the ministry of stewardship. He was called upon by another Whitworth president, Ed Lindeman, to help build Whitworth's financial foundation. Dick was asked to serve as the college's director of church relations and as a representative of the Whitworth Foundation. That experience laid the groundwork for Dick's role beginning in 1979 as development officer and Presbyterian Foundation representative for the Synod of the Pacific, where he is credited with raising more than $18 million in support of the Presbyterian Church. Stewardship has truly been a calling for Dick, as he has found much fulfillment in making ministry visible through the people, namely missionaries, who are being supported by the church. Dick explains, "I believe deeply that when Christian people see what their gifts are doing, they will become deeply generous." Deep generosity is one of the most notable qualities about Liz and Dick. In 1992, the year Dick joined the Board of Trustees, the Coles placed a 122-acre piece of land into a charitable remainder unitrust with the Whitworth Foundation. Their modest land purchase in 1965 made for one of the largest ever gifts received by the foundation the following year. In the years to come, Dick and Liz would help champion the Early 50s Fund with the help of their classmates and to create $1 million endowment that will perpetually benefit students in need. Dick's response to Frank Warren's call back in 1947 did not end at graduation. Both Dick and Liz Cole have continued to help build Whitworth into what it is today, calling on others to join them in their efforts. Their dedication to the mission, ministry, and financial health of Whitworth has helped not only to make it into a great Christian institution, it has helped Whitworth to continue to champion the things that were most important to the Coles as students, as graduates, as parents, and now as grandparents of students: the pursuit of truth wherever it leads, and the growth of the Christian faith.